Okay, everyone, in the last video we built this piece of our function that we're going to create in this video, and that video cut off pretty quickly, so apologies for that. But we were right at the end, and I'll just run this again and show that we are able to extract the recipe with the matching ingredients to the input. And notice that even if I have uppercase letters, the dot lower method that is applied to both the ingredients in the HTML code that we assume came from a website somewhere, and we apply that dot lower method to our input list of ingredients to make sure that this process is case insensitive. Okay, so I wanted to just see if we could do this for a different recipe and see if the filtering is working correctly. So what if we search for, let's see, we'll search for black pepper, and let's try searching for, well, let's try searching for eggs too. So we'll do, and we'll see what recipes come up when we adjust that input. Okay, so just one, right? There's only one recipe that requires black pepper. So let's see if we have flour. I'm thinking we may not get any recipes with this input. Yeah, no recipes here, so no output, because there aren't any recipes that require both flour and eggs. Let's see if we can put the right search terms in to get all three. Okay, so what do all three of these have? Anything? Do they all have eggs? I think so. Let's try that. No, they don't all have eggs. They have, let's try singular egg. Okay, so now we get two recipes. That's something that if we want to be really sophisticated, we could add some code to make sure that we account for plural and singular versions of the ingredients. Okay, so this code is working. It's helping us access the ingredients that are in our search terms and also in our collection of recipes. So to turn this into a function, we keep all of the code that we've built in the previous sections. But now we just add two function parameters and set this up as a function with a name. So we'll call it find recipes by ingredients. The first parameter is the source, so that's going to be the HTML content that we input. So that will be then converted into a Python object with the beautiful soup method, and it will be organized with this library HTML parser. And then our second argument is going to be the ingredients. So we'll have a parameter for that. This is the search terms that we want to look for in the ingredients. So not much else is different. We are adding one piece here, right? If there is a match, this is what we had before. If there is a match, we're going to have the title, we're going to add the description as well, and then we're going to include the ingredients list. So this is what our last process ended with. We're going to add another if else here. If there are matching recipes, we will return those matching recipes, but if there aren't any, we'll return a phrase that says no recipes found with the given ingredients. Okay, so we can see the whole process now. We define the function, we define a string to replicate the HTML source code, and then we apply our function using that source code and some ingredients that we input. Okay, so that concludes our exercise, a practical web scraping process. Now, moving on, I'm going to leave you with a challenge, and that is to look at some job listings. Okay, so look at these job listings and try to create a function that will output job listings based on a given location or multiple locations. So here's our example of some source code. And let's say you input 2 locations. You have the content as the first argument to the function, and then the locations to search for as the second argument. And this function should output the job title, the company, the location, and the salary for any jobs that match the locations that were input. Have fun. Thanks.